ਜਿਹੜੀ ਸਾਖੀ ਅੱਜ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਸਾਂਝੀ ਕਰਨੀ ਹੈ, ਆਪਾਂ ਫਿਰ ਰਲ ਮਿਲ ਕੇ ਸਰੋਤੇ ਬਣ ਕੇ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਕਰਨਾ ਜਿੰਨਾ ਸਾਵਧਾਨ ਹੋ ਕੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਸੁਣਨਾ ਤੇ ਫਿਰ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਅਪਣਾਉਣਾ। ਸੋ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਕਰੋ, ਜੇ ਆਉਂਦੀ ਹੈ ਨਾਲ ਗਾਓ, ਨਹੀਂ ਤਾਂ ਚੰਗੀ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਸਾਵਧਾਨੀ ਨਾਲ ਸੁਣੋ। ਸਤਨਾਮ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ। ਗੁਰੂ ਨਾਨਕ ਪਦ ਪੰਕਜ ਬੰਦਨ, ਪਦ ਪੰਕਜ ਬੰਦਨ, ਸਿਮਰੋ ਅੰਗਦ ਦੋਖ ਨਿਕੰਦਨ, ਅਮਰਦਾਸ ਗੁਰ ਹਿਰਦੈ ਧਿਆਵੋ ਜੀ, ਹਿਰਦੈ ਧਿਆਵੋ। ਗੁਰੂ ਰਾਮਦਾਸ ਗੁਣ ਗਾਵੋ, ਗੁਰੂ ਅਰਜਨ ਬਿਗਨਨ ਕੇ ਨਾਸਕ, ਬਿਗਨਨ ਕੇ ਨਾਸਕ। ਸ੍ਰੀ ਹਰਿ ਗੋਬਿੰਦ ਸੁਭ ਸੁਮਤ ਪ੍ਰਕਾਸ਼ਕ, ਸ੍ਰੀ ਹਰਿ ਰਾਏ ਨਮੋ ਕਰ ਜੋਰੀ, ਨਮੋ ਕਰ ਜੋਰੀ। ਸ੍ਰੀ ਹਰਿ ਕ੍ਰਿਸ਼ਨ ਮਨਾਏ ਬਹੋਰੀ, ਤੇਗ ਬਹਾਦਰ ਪਰਮ ਕਿਰਪਾਲਾ ਜੀ, ਪਰਮ ਕਿਰਪਾਲਾ। ਸ੍ਰੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਗੋਬਿੰਦ ਸਿੰਘ ਬਿਸਾਲਾ, ਤਰੋ ਤਰਾ ਪਰ ਪੁੰਨ ਪੁੰਨ ਸੀਸਾ ਜੀ, ਪੁੰਨ ਪੁੰਨ ਸੀਸਾ। ਬੰਦੋ ਬਾਰ ਬਾਰ ਜਗਦੀਸਾ ਦੋਰਾ, जिसमें अमृत ज्ञान है मानक भगत विराग। गुरु ग्रंथ साहिब उदद बंदों कर अनुराग। श्लोक डंडौत बंदन अनक बार, सर्व कला समरथ डोलन तेरा खो प्रभु, नानक दे कर हाथ। कहाँ बुध प्रभ तुच्छ हमारी, बरन सके महिमा जो तिहारी। हम न सकत कर सिफत तुम्हारी, आप ले हो तुम कथा सुधारी। आओ प्यारे हो, दोने हाथ जोड़ो, गज बज के आखो जी वाहिगुरू जी का खालसा, वाहिगुरू जी की फतेह। साध संगत जी, एक बारी फिर फतेह दी सांझ पाउणी है, पर अंतर ध्यान हो के गुरु महाराज जी नूं आपदे हाਜ਼ਰ नाਜ਼ਰ जान के इधर ध्यान धरदे होए हथ जोड़ के अखां मीट के फिर सांझ पाओ। पर इस सांझ दे नाल दास नूं असीसां बख्शो, असीसां ये बख्शो कि जो भी बोलिया जावे वो सब कुछ गुरमत अनुकूल होवे। ये ऑल बी अकॉर्डिंग टू गुरमत अंडरस्टैंडिंग। तुसी कृपा करो फिर इस तरीके दे नाल फिर सांझ पाओ। आखो जी वाहिगुरू जी का खालसा, वाहिगुरू जी की फतेह। सो ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਹੀ ਸਾਡੀ ਪਰੰਪਰਾ ਇਹ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਬਾਣੀਆਂ ਕਹਾਣੀਆਂ ਪੁੱਤ ਸੁਪੁੱਤ ਕਰੇਨ, that the good children of their Guru Sahibs talk about their elders, talk about Guru kahaniyan and instill it. Jis tarah when Guru Hargobind Sahib Sache Padshah, at the time when Baba Bidhi Chand had brought the second horse back, he told Baba Bidhi Chand, तुसी आप कृपा करके सारी कथा सुनाओ। फिर उन्होंने आप जिमें बीती सी, like how it happened, उन्होंने वो कथा सुनाई, सारे नू सुनाई, संगत नू सुनाई। And then जिन्हां ने सुनी उन्होंने घर जाके सुनाई, फिर आपदे बच्चों नू सुनाया। And इंज ये मर्यादा चलदी आई। पुराने समय ये हुंदा सी that what they would do is the parents or the grandparents would sit at night time close to their grandchildren, share stories of their elders, Guru Sahibs, right? That maryada is changing nowadays. What's happening is there's televisions on, nobody's really sitting, everybody's sitting in their own rooms. But I really want to say to you as future parents is that keep that alive. That was alive in India. Perhaps it's gone in most of the homes, but maybe something that you can gain from here is that that when Maharaj Ji blesses me with a child, and that I take the responsibility on of becoming a parent, that I want to make sure those stories are in their hearts. So that when they grow up, they'll say that, I remember when my dad or my mom or my grandma used to tell me these stories when I was young. It meant a lot to me because it gave me strength when I used to go on in the next day. Sakhiyan are told in the evening time from Suraj Prakash, which is written in poetry, so that sun sakhi man jap pyar, then agle din tunu utshah mile, that you feel that there's a rejuvenation inside of you, that you feel by the morning that ma'am ohi jere pratan gur sikha, they believed in Guru Sahib Paramatma, and Paramatma hon bhi hai, right? Sant Sahai Aad Jugad. Bhai Gurdas ji ne kiha jehड़ा Prahlad te ਧਰੂ ਦੀ ਰੱਖਿਆ ਕੀਤੀ ਸੀ, that ਉਹ ਧਰੂ ਨੂੰ ਮਿਲਿਆ, ਪ੍ਰਹਿਲਾਦ ਦੀ ਰੱਖਿਆ ਕੀਤੀ, ਉਹ Paramatma didn't age, ਉਹ ਨਿਤ ਨਵਾਂ ਨਰੋਆ. He's the same Paramatma then, and he's the same Paramatma with you, and the stories that you'll teach to place love to Paramatma, you'll be the same for your children. Right? That's why we need to carry it on. That connection needs to be made every generation. And now we'll start with Tan Sri Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji. During campfire, Shobda Onda, that we talk about these sakhiyan, that perhaps maybe with the longevity, the length, you don't get to talk about it in Darbar because sometimes you have to go on a routine of doing Shabd Vichar. But here you get an openness that you can talk about some of the prasangs, such as Jang prasangs of Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji. Maharaj Ji, Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji fought 4 wars. Each of those wars, Maharaj Ji ne fateh kita. And amongst them, kei sade Gursikh ਭਰਾ ਸ਼ਹੀਦ ਹੋਏ ਉਹ ਜੰਗਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ. And ਆਪਾਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਬਾਰੇ ਵੀ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਕਰਨੀਆਂ, ਆਪਾਂ ਉਹਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਵੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਨਾ who got the khitab. Khitab means like status of Loon Harami, right? Loon Harami, or you can say Nimk Harami, is a person that, let's say, that grows up in your house. You do the earnings, they eat from the earnings that you bring into the house. वो शक्दे हैं, but then after तोड़ी निंदिया कर दिया, and then they turn against you, and then they forget all that you have done. अकिरतकान बन जाते. ਉਹਦਾ नाम है Nimk Harami, Loon Harami. So, Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji. At the time of this Sakhi, Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji is in a place called Kartarpur. There's 2 Kartarpurs. One Kartarpur, now they're building a corridor that you might have heard from India to Pakistan. That Kartarpur where Guru Maharaj Ji, Guru Nanak Dev Ji had set up a dharamsala, and jithe Maharaj Ji Jyoti Jyot samaya si, Guru Nanak Dev Ji. This Kartarpur was founded by Guru Arjan Dev Ji. Guru Maharaj Ji ne basaya si, Guru Arjan Dev Ji, and sama piya Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji aap ithe aake baraje. Jadon Kartarpur de vich aake baraje, sangatan tarah diyan from all around are all coming to look at Maharaj Ji's 7-foot Vad Jodha Boh Paropakari Swarup. They're looking at Maharaj Ji's glorious form, as you would too. Because just like in the night sky, the moon catches your attention, when you would come into Sangat, you would not be able to look away from Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji. Your eyes would be mesmerized by Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji. That you're seeing the Rohaniya Shakti and the Dunyavi Shakti, meaning that 7 foot tall, has Miri Piri Talavana by his side, and Maharaj Ji Smadlai Bhaitya listening to Kirtan, and around him, just like if the moon is in the sky, you would see a lot of tare too. Both tare bhi dasde hunde hai raat de vich, and the all-star team that's sitting around Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji. Let's name some. There would be Bhai Gurdas Ji, Baba Buddha Ji, Baba Bidhi Chand would be sitting around Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji. All sare Nikatvarti Gursikh si. Now I'll mention a couple that you probably don't know of. There is a Gursikh named Bhai Lakhu. Now Bhai Lakhu was the Nagarchi on the first war. Okay, in the first war that happened in Amritsar, where Guru Maharaj Ji was the beautiful orchestrator, where there's a wedding of Bibi Viro about to happen. There's a war where Mughals are coming. There's a bachan of Baba Buddha Ji that Guru Maharaj Ji has to fulfill. Then on top of it, Maharaj Ji's made a bachan saying that if this mathiyai is not for Sangat, then it's for the Turks. And that's going to be fulfilled. All this is going to happen. And Maharaj is not canceling any plans of any wedding or even the war. That's all happening under the beautiful orchestration of Paramatma. Right? When they say God, they say the generator, the orchestrator, and the destroyer. And that, to me, sometimes if you peel away the Ityas Panna, you can see Paramatma showing that how everything's happening in Pana and he's not changing anything. He made it on time for the wedding. He defeated the Turks that came into Amritsar Sahib. The bachan of them eating the mathiyaiyan, they got that fulfilled. And the bachan of Baba Buddha Ji was completed as well too. That's the beauty of Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji. Now these Gursikhs that are sitting with them, one is by Lakhu. He was known as the Nagarchi. But dil de vich eh vi tamanna hundi hai kei bari that you see that oh chalo Baba Bidhi Chand's in the battlefield and I'm a Nagarchi. But oda vi dil karda si maybe one day I'll be leading the army into the battlefield. And dil de vich tamanna ji aa jandi hai, right? Just like Bhai Tanna Ji or Guru Gobind Singh Ji de vele, he would be cleaning up the stools of the cows, and then what would he see? He'd see all the kavis all nicely dressed going into Maharaj's Kavi Darbar in Paonta Sahib, and he says that, will there be a time that I get to sna kavita? And a time came when Chandan Kavi said in Hankar, nobody can translate my own kavita. Maharaj Ji says, mere je hege a Sikh there seva karde, koi bhi translate kar sakde hai. Oh Bhai Tanna aa. And Bhai Tanna bhajya aaya. And he translated the poem and then he gave a new poem. All because of a flux, all because of a surge of Maharaj Ji's Kirpa going through his body and coming out from his mukharbin, coming out through his mouth. It's all Maharaj Ji's Kirpa. That's all at play here. So, Bhai Lakhu was one such Gursikh. Then, after he got the seva of whenever Maharaj Ji needed a spear, he would hold on to it. If Guru Maharaj Ji says, Barsha leke aa, वो भज के आउंदा सी अज मां जी ने हुक्म कर दिता मेरी सेवा अज लेखे लग जानी है आ लो सच्चे पातशाह कई सेवावां. There's another Gursikh if you look to the side of Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji. His name is Bhai Meher Chand, and it's been a while, but he built a house but nobody is allowed to go in it. And the reason why is this Siddiqui Sikh ne pran kar ditta si. He says, मैं आप नहीं पैर धरूंगा आपदे घर दे विच नवे घर दे विच जिन्ने चे Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji नहीं पैर धर दे. He's waiting for Guru Maharaj Ji to come into his house. So Maharaj Ji doesn't just come himself, he comes with Mata Ganga Ji. And that would be the final resting place of Mata Ganga Ji. Bhai Meher Chand oda no. And then there's Bhai Ammiya sitting also next to Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji. He's the Sikh that when Guru Maharaj Ji came out of Gwalior, the Killa, he said that Maharaj Ji is going to make his way to Delhi. He's collecting Sangat that Maharaj Ji di swagat kariye appa. Let's welcome Maharaj Ji. There would be a party of Sikhs at Amritsar, and that's the day you celebrate as Bandi Short, when Guru Maharaj Ji reached Amritsar. But there were Gursikhs in Delhi waiting for Maharaj Ji's arrival as well. And who was amongst them? It was Bhai Ammiya. And he sits also there. Bhai Jati Malik is sitting there beside Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji. Eh je pramukh Gursikh that are all sitting around Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji. And then this one specific day in Kartarpur, there is a clan of Pathans. Now, jehde Pathan hunde hai na log, they have a lineage that comes back like you can say a class like the Kshatris in the Hindu caste system. There's the Pathans of the Muslim. The Pathans ki karde hai na? They're known for their battle abilities. So jinnah de last name hunde jive Khan lende a. The person who came that day leading this clan of Pathans, his name was Ismail Khan. They had come from a pind called Shote Mir. And ਉਹ ਵੀ ਨਜ਼ਦੀਕੀ ਆ ਕਰਤਾਰਪੁਰ ਤੋਂ, meaning it's very close. Shote Mir ਤੋਂ ਆਇਆ Ismail Khan. And beside him is a 15-year-old. And Guru Maharaj takes specific interest in this 15-year-old when Ismail says that aaj jehda bacha na sache paatshah, I know that you're building an army. ਇਹ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਕੰਮ ਆਊਗਾ, ਇਹਨੂੰ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਨੌਕਰੀ ਦਿਓ. His mother and his father have passed away. ਮੈਂ ਇਹਦਾ ਮਾਮਾ ਜੀ ਲੱਗਦਾ. He's from Alampur, and when his father Fateh Khan passed away, they brought him to me. ਮੈਂ ਜਿੰਨਾ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਪਾਲ ਸਕਦਾ ਸੀ ਮੈਂ ਪਾਲ ਦਿੱਤਾ. ਹੁਣ ਇਹ ਜੀ ਉਮਰ ਯੋਗ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਤਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਸੱਚੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਨੂੰ ਆਪਦੀ ਸੈਨਾ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਭਰਤੀ ਕਰ ਦਿਓ. That put him into your army. So Maharaj says, what's his name? ਇਹਦਾ ਨਾਮ ਹੈ Pandey Khan. And Pandey Khan ਇਹ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਸੇਵਾ ਤਿਆਰ ਕਰਨ ਨੂੰ ਹਾਜ਼ਰ ਹੈ. Meaning that ਜੋ ਝਾੜੂ ਹੋਵੇ, ਚੋਰ ਬਰਦਾਰ ਹੋਵੇ, ਕੁਛ ਵੀ ਸੇਵਾ ਹੋਵੇ, ਇਹ ਕਰੂਗਾ. Guru Maharaj says, ਫਿਰ ਕੱਲ ਨੂੰ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਉਣਾ. ਜਦੋਂ the next day they brought him, Guru Maharaj decided to keep him. And he put him into the army, and time to time Maharaj would teach him Shastra Vidya. And Maharaj would make sure that he got tankha, that he got money for being, because at that time, the army that Guru Hargobind Sahib Ji had, it consisted of two types of people. The Shardalu Gursikhs, and then the Pathans that would be paid. And they also fought for Guru Hargobind Sahib Ji. By the time of Guru Gobind Singh Ji, it would all become just Shardalu Gursikhs. Right? And Maharaj knew that these Gursikhs, Itan Khani Lande, they're just fighting for my love. That's the reason why they're fighting. After the first battle, Maharaj sang out, and he looked at the bodies that are lying on the battlefield. He says that, Mam het ine nij deh gawai. That for my love, they gave their bodies. Mam het ine nij deh gawai. Mam het ine nij deh gawai. For my love, they gave their bodies. I know that. They weren't trying to earn as much money. But ਜਿਹੜੇ ਪਠਾਨ ਸੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਆਪਦਾ ਗੁਜ਼ਾਰਾ ਕਰਨਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਸੀ. They had to make their livelihood. So Pandey Khan's one of them. Maharaj makes sure that he gets the best khuraak. That ਜਦੋਂ Maharaj ਦੇ ਹੱਥੋਂ ਖੁਰਾਕ ਮਿਲਦੀ ਹੈ ਨਾ, you're not just getting sustenance. You're also getting azmat. Azmat is a Farsi word for power, shakti. Right? That Rahumni Shakti that Maharaj has, the spiritual power, is being blessed inside of him as he's eating. So what is he getting? He's getting the same height of Guru Hargobind Sahib Ji. And he's very powerful. If you hand him a coin, he can take a coin and smear the print off with his thumb. Then he can take the coin while everybody, some of his friends are looking, and he can twist the coin. Then the milk that they use for him, specific 2 cows they kept for him, because enna dodh peenda hunda si, he would later on, just to show his strength, he would go underneath the cattle and lift them up on his back. Inni Shaktishali ho gaya. And then Shastra Vidya vich inna nipun ho gaya, meaning that he had a complete understanding of Shastra Vidya that nobody could combat him. Right? When they would just be going back and forth in Gatka, nobody could combat him. Only Guru Hargobind Sahib Ji would come on to the Gatka Akhada, and then Maharaj Ji nu chup kara denda hunda si. When he participated in the wars, he felt that his contribution is what led to that victory. So one day, in Kartarpur, a Gursikh comes. This Gursikh has no other tamanna for a child, for any wealth, but he has brought such beautiful things for Pitama, for as blessed gifts to give to Guru Hargobind Sahib Ji. I want you to note these ones. Ek joda leke aaya, ek ghoda leke aaya, ek poshak leke aaya, or you can say a warrior garb, or clothes warriors wore. Fir leke aaya, ek khanda leke aaya. Then he brought a kalgi leke aaya si. There's one more thing, a falcon. He brought a falcon. 6 things that ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸੂਰਮੇ ਨਾਲ ਬੈਠੇ ਆ, their eyes are pierced on those things. ਕਿ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਬੜ ਸ੍ਰੇਸ਼ਟ ਆ, meaning the foremost, best quality, and ਉਹਨੇ ਰੱਖ ਦਿੱਤਾ. Maharaj Ji says, ਸਿੱਖਾ ਕੀ ਮੰਗਦਾ, ਕੀ ਤੇਰੀ ਜਾਚਨਾ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ? ਸੱਚੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਜਨਮ ਮਰਨ ਤੋਂ ਬਚਾ ਦਿਓ. I hear about this ਜਨਮ ਮਰਨ and it frightens me. ਸੱਚੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਇਸ ਦੀ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਕਲਿਆਣ ਕਰ ਦਿਓ, ਮੇਰਾ ਹੱਥ ਫੜ ਲਿਓ ਪ੍ਰਲੋਕ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ. In the afterlife, grab my hand. Because ਮੈਂ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਗੁਨਾਹ ਕੀਤੇ ਆ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਜੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪ ਹੀ ਜਾਣਦੇ ਆ. When a Gursikh comes to Sache Pasha, the importance for Maharaj Ji's tars, you say, you read out tars pya mehramat hoi, right? Tars is getting Maharaj Ji's mercy, Maharaj Ji's kirpa. How do you gain it? By not lying, by admitting what you are, right? This is important. These are lessons that are hidden in this sakhi that I'm highlighting at the beginning. So, ਪਰ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਤਰਸ ਮਿਲ ਗਿਆ ਸੀ. And Pandey Khan ਵੀ ਉੱਥੇ ਬੈਠਾ ਸੀ. All the Gursikhs were listening to him. And Maharaj Ji ਨੇ ਖੁਸ਼ ਹੋ ਕੇ ਮੁਸਕਰਾਏ. And as Maharaj Ji smiled, he says, ਸਿੱਖਾ ਨਿਹਾਲ ਹੋਗ, ਨਿਹਾਲ ਹੋਗ. ਇਹ ਬਚਨ Maharaj Ji ਕਰਦੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਨਿਹਾਲ ਹੋ ਜਾ ਹੁਣ ਤੂੰ. ਬਸ ਤੇਰੀ ਕਾਮਨਾ ਹੁਣ ਪੂਰੀ ਹੋ ਜਾਊਗੀ. And ਸਿੱਖ ਦੇ ਕਿੰਨੇ ਚਿੰਤਾ ਉੱਥੇ ਲੱਤ ਕੇ. And all the worries now, anxieties of the world, ਭਾਵੇਂ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਮਰਾਂ ਮੈਂ, ਮੇਰੇ ਸੱਚੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਨੇ ਮੇਰਾ ਹੱਥ ਫੜ ਲੈਣਾ ਪ੍ਰਲੋਕ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ. ਤੇ ਉਹਨੇ ਦੀ ਭਾਵਨਾ ਨਿਸ਼ਚਾ ਬਣ ਗਿਆ. ਸੱਚੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਨੇ ਕਹਿ ਦਿੱਤਾ, ਇਹਨੇ ਸੂਰਬੀਰ ਬਚਨ ਕੇ ਬਲੀ, ਤੇ ਉਹ ਬਚਨ ਹੁਣ ਪੂਰਾ ਹੋਗਾ. Meanwhile, ਜਦੋਂ ਉਹ ਚਲਿਆ ਗਿਆ, Maharaj Ji says, Pandey Khan, ਅੱਗੇ ਆ. Pandey Khan comes forward to Guru Hargobind Sahib Ji. He says, Pandey Khan, a poshak pa. Now take this clothes and put it on your jism, put him on your body. And oda bhi dil full gaya. Right away, that Maharaj is asking me the clothes that are meant for him. Remember, he's the same stature and height. So he says to him that aap de sarir upar une paya. Sangat's all sitting around. And the blessed gifts for Guru Maharaj Ji, he's asking Pandey Khan, which one of us wouldn't be like ripping up in excitement and pride that, oh, Maharaj is calling me. So he tells him that I khanda dharan kar la. Gatra si naal khanda pa liya ਉਹਨੇ. ਮੈਂ ਜੋੜੇ ਪਾ ਲਾ. ਜੋੜੇ ਵੀ ਪਾ ਲਏ ਉੱਥੇ Maharaj Ji ਦੇ ਹਜ਼ੂਰੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ. And then he says to him, ਜਿਹੜਾ ਘੋੜਾ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਇਆ ਨਾ, go test it out. ਇਹਨੂੰ ਭਜਾ ਕੇ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆ. Sangat's all watching, and Pandey Khan's has no had now, no limit of the excitement that's welling up in him. And he gets up on the Koda. Koda first starts trotting it, then he gallops the horse. As he gallops, he turns the horse, maneuvering it over and over again. And he sees in a short distance, it can like spin around like a circle. And everybody says, "Eto varole angu helda like a tornado." Vau means air. And Vau varola oda naam rakh ditta usi din sangata ne. The ਘੋੜੇ ਦਾ ਨਾਮ ਰੱਖ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਵਾਓ ਵਰੋਲਾ. Now ਵਾਓ ਵਰੋਲਾ ਘੋੜੇ ਦਾ ਨਾਮ ਰੱਖ ਦਿੱਤਾ. Pandey Khan ਨੂੰ ਪੋਸ਼ਾਕ ਪਾ ਦਿੱਤੀ. Falcon ਹੀ ਰਹਿ ਗਿਆ ਨਾ. There's only the falcon left. And Baba Gurditta Ji says, ਇਹ ਬਹੁਤ ਸੁੰਦਰ ਬਾਜ ਆ ਸੱਚੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ. He said, ਚੱਲ ਬਈ Baba Gurditta Ji. By the way, who's Baba Gurditta Ji? Baba Ji mentioned it. Baba Mero wale mentioned it today. Come on. Who's Baba Gurditta Ji? Anybody?
Guru Hargobind Sahib Ji's first son.
First son. And not only that, tell me who's Baba Gurditta Ji the father of? Huh? What? I'm hearing whispering. Sri Guru something.
Sri Guru Har Rai Sahib Ji.
Sri Guru Har Rai Sahib Ji. And who is he the grandfather of? Come on, it's the blessed day today. Sri Guru Har Krishna Sahib Ji. Baba Gurditta Ji. Baba Gurditta Ji says this falcon's very beautiful. Maharaj Ji says tomorrow you're going to take it on a hunting expedition. Meaning Jayada Kharaka is not atta or anything, it needs to hunt birds. Like tomorrow you take it out. Pandey Khan, tomorrow morning you meet him and you're going to go out with him too and you can take the koda. And he says, I can take it home. Maharaj Ji says, Hanji. ਜਦੋਂ ਵੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੇਰੇ ਦਰਸ਼ਨ ਕਰਨ ਲਈ ਆਉਣਾ this poshak, this khanda, ਇਹ ਜੋੜਾ ਪਾ ਕੇ ਇਹ ਘੋੜੇ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਆਉਣਾ ਮੇਰੇ ਕੋਲ. And he says, Ji Hazur, he gets off the horse and oh Marji de agge charna te matha tekda Pande Khan. That today Marji's acknowledged my contribution to the wars that I fought. Jithe nimrta honi chahiye si, there's guman, there's hankar that's welling up. Right? So now, when he returns home, he's showing off his ghoda to the whole pen. Shota Mir Pandasi, he's showing it off. Pande Khan has one elder daughter and one baby son. His wedding was arranged by Guru Hargobind Sahib Ji as well. His daughter is married to a Pathan named Asman Khan. What's his name? Asman Khan. Okay, remember that name. It's going to come up. There's a lot of names in this ityas. Asman Khan sees Pande Khan on the horse, and you know what he says? That Bapu Ji. He's his son-in-law, so he calls him Bapu Ji. This is tode vaste sobda nahi. He says it doesn't look good for you. Tu buda banda, main naujawan. Now Asman Khan was friends with Baba Gurditta Ji as well. I want to mention. Jadon छोटे ਹੁੰਦੇ ਸੀ, when he would come and practice Shastra Vidya, Asman Khan and Baba Gurditta Ji being of the same age, just like some of you guys, you hang out around the people of your same age, right? That they used to hang out with each other as well too. But Asman Khan goes to Pande Khan, he says, Sona lagda, par tode nahi sona lagda. Bapu Ji menu de deo. And he says, chup kar ja. Guru Hargobind Sahib Ji ne menu ditta, te kal nu main fir pa ke auna unna de hazuri de vich. Nahi, main pa ke chal janna, koi vaddi gal nahi. Oh menu de de Bapu Ji. He said, kade jid kari jana bachchiyan ko. I onu koor ke onu passe kar ditta. And then he went around riding the koda for a while, and then he came back, tied up the koda, and he takes off his poshak, and as he's folding it up, his wife comes and says that Asman Khan's crying. Asman Khan roi janda. And you know what he said? He said that our daughter is going to lose a husband. That he's going to commit suicide if he doesn't get those kapade, if he doesn't get that khanda, if he doesn't get that koda. He's going to commit suicide and your daughter is going to be left alone on this world. He threatens Pande Khan's wife. Now she loved Asman Khan. The moment they kept him in the same pen because their son was young, and then oh man rakhte si sade hi pota hai. Oh net roti paka ke, she would break the morsels of roti and put it into his mouth. Inna pyar kar di. She wouldn't even let him eat from his own plate. She would break it and put it in his mouth. So now Pande Khan sees his wife fighting with him, and he says, don't you understand? I have to take this tomorrow. But now, the man who could scrape the printing off a coin has a tug of war with his wife over the kapade that Guru Hargobind Sahib Ji gives. But in him, he says, it's mine. What can Guru Hargobind Sahib Ji say? A thought comes such as that, and he lets go. And he gives it to his wife, and she takes it to a crying Asman Khan, hands it over. Now this would be the pinnacle point of what he needed to fight for, which is going to end, result is going to be the fourth war. If he just had held on to those kapre and had a kamad marjis bachan, but uthe bachan to khisk gaya. He could have easily taken it away from his wife, but jira moh si kar li, the attachment that he had to his home, when it went against Gur Maryada, he faltered and he lost. He could have won. ਉਹਦੇ ਕੋ ਬਾਹੂਬਲ ਹੈਗਾ ਸੀ, ਪਰ ਉਹਨੇ ਛੱਡ ਦਿੱਤਾ. So now what happens? Asman Khan has all the kapade on. Baba Gurditta Ji the next morning is awaiting Pande Khan. But Pande Khan, is he going to show up? No. He doesn't have the poshak, he doesn't have the koda, sab kuch de ditta. ਉਹਦੀ ਘਰ ਵਾਲੀ ਨੇ to Asman Khan. And after giving all this over, God is going to give him one more chance. God is going to create a scenario of an open mind. Marji sad baksind, sada mehrwana. Right? Marji is always forgiving and he's always willing to give you kirpa. As Marji de bachana, Satgur ayo saran tumari, us shabd de vich, near the ending de vich pankti aayi hai. So now what happens is there's Asman Khan now is dressed up in his garb, not his garb, what Pandey Khan was given, and he's riding the court out. Baba Gurditta ji waited a while and he sees that Pandey Khan's not coming, so he goes out for the expedition. As he's gone for the expedition, going out into the jungly areas, they're amazed at this training of this Baj. He had such speed that it can capture any bird as its prey. And then after they had been testing this bird out for a while, the bird had filled its stomach with its prey as its food. And then when they all decided that with Baba Gurditta ji, there's a professional expert on falcons with him. Unu Meer Shikari kende hai. Oh Vinala. He says that no, that's enough for him. Baba ji, let's head back. But when they're coming out, they see another, another bird just fly out. And he didn't think at that time, Baba Gurditta ji let it go, the falcon. The falcon flew up, but took no interest in that bird. And then flew down somewhere. The Meer Shikari, who's the expert professional on falcons, kept chasing. He knew that it was a bad idea. So he kept chasing to keep an eye on the falcon. And when the falcon landed, it was outside of Shota Meer, the pen of Pandey Khan. And who was sitting there after a day of riding his horse around in the hot sun, and he'd just gotten off, and he thinks that God has given him a falcon because he's wearing such beautiful clothes. It's Asman Khan. He sees the falcon, falcon's wrist pushed, full, and it doesn't feel like flying anymore because it's tired. Shakke nindre ho jaida, man, you get sleepy. So it doesn't want to fly, and what does he do? He captures the falcon. And then he knows that it must be somebody's, so what does he do? He quickly rushes home, and he gets in the house. And now Pandey Khan, but God did send that falcon to that home. I believe it. Why do you think? It was to grant Pandey Khan one more chance to bring something back into the Guru Ka, where it belonged. Guess who sees it when he's rushing in? Pandey Khan. Guess who saw it on the day that it was given to Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji? Pandey Khan. Who recognizes it right away? Pandey Khan. And he says, that's not yours. Why do you have it in the house? He said, Chup kar ja, Paramatma ne mainu ditta, it showed up, I took it, it's mine now. And Pharaoh chup reh gaya. He still doesn't have the strength to even go against his son-in-law, just because he's worried that he's going to commit suicide and so forth. And oh vi tamki si. Anyways, they come, the Meer Shikari, Baba Gurditta ji come, the Meer Shikari sees that it must have gone in that home. He doesn't know it's Pandey Khan's. They come to the door, Pandey Khan comes out and he says, what is it? And he knows who it is. He says, what is it? Are you looking for something? He says, Sada Baj, see, eh main lagda tuade kare aa gaya, koi chak ke le aaya hona. And he says, nahi, sade kare nahi aaya. He lied. Now the road to dishonesty can take you in many directions. It can change the very heart of your nature. The nature of your heart, I meant to say. So now what happens is, he says, don't worry, I'll help you. It must have gone somewhere in this pen. He says, I know it hasn't gone past. So they go to every home and Tandora Pitti jande are making announcements that there is a falcon, a royal falcon of Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji. Has anybody seen it? But the Meer Shikari goes, he's like, okay, if you want to take me to every home, I'll go. And they went, they didn't see anything. And when the time came that he said that, let me just check your home as well, Pandey Khan refused. And he's like, Tika, Guru Maharaj is not going to like it. He's like, what are you talking about? He's that Maharaj, this is Maharaj's Baj and you're not letting me check your home. He's like, cha ja, chal ja, I was helping you. And that's how you repay me? By putting Shanka on me? Well, that person went And he told Baba Gurditta ji it's in Pandey Khan's house. They go back to Guru Har Gobind Sahib ji. And Guru Har Gobind Sahib ji, at a Jod Mela of Vaisakhi, had said that I haven't seen Pandey Khan for very many days. That oh ji aaya nahi idhar nu. Then they say to a Sikh Sevadar, Pandey Khan nu le ke aa. Pandey Khan aapdi chinta de vich na naunda, ਉੱਥੇ ਬੈਠਾ ਰਹਿੰਦਾ depressed, in anxiety, and ਕੱਪੜੇ ਵੀ ਮੈਲੇ ਕੁਚਾਲੇ. He's not himself as he was before. And a Sevadar of Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji comes and he says, Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji has summoned you to come to the darbar. He's like, chalo fir. And he goes. And aaya, dastar bhi nahi theek, chola bhi mele kuchala, and he comes. And Maharji had said that wo poshak pehen ke aao. Then Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji says to Pandey Khan, that Pandey Khan, ki gal hoi? Theek nahi lag raha. He says, kyun? Main theek hi haan. Uddha hi lagda Maharji, main kaam kar raha si. Tode Sevadar said that it's urgent that I should come, so I didn't have time to put on my poshak if you're talking about. I just came as I am. Main agle din fir pa ke aa jaunga. Maharji's like, ki gal hai Pandey Khan? Mainu das de sari. I'll understand. Just tell me. Pandey Khan puts on a front. And he chooses not to tell Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji the complete truth. He doesn't tell him any truth. I also mentioned to you sometimes we tell truth, but it's a lie of omission. We just paint it our own way to make it sound like the truth. But when it's not the whole truth, it is not the truth. Pandey Khan has been given a one opportunity now. The second opportunity now, as time has gone by, Maharji says, Pandey Khan, Minu sach das. Is the Baj in your home? I don't care for the Baj. Just tell me, is it in your home? Pandey Khan says, nahi, Sache Pasha jhoot bolda. These people are influencing you, Sache Pasha. Ye galt das, te innu kaddana chahida darbar de vichon. He says these kind of things. Now, Maharji's coming, and what I had learned long time ago, मैं गल कर रहा सी भैन जी दे नाल बाबा दर्शन सिंह में सिक्ख्या सी ਉਹ ਤੋਂ. One time I had asked him on the phone, and I used to learn from him by phone calls. I had asked him, I said that when you have to help somebody, but they're not, they're going the wrong way, or pata to hone lag gaya, how many times should you try? Baba Darshan Singh knows the ityas, and he knows these sakya. I've come across it while I've been learning, but I had heard of it from him very long. He said that ten bari koshish karni chahiye. Just like Maharji called out 3 times at 1699. Even Guru Har Rai Sahib Ji, during the time that a Brahman put maraya si to get somebody to stand up to revive him, udo vi ten bari Maharji ne kya si 3 times. It's given that Maharji expects of you to try to help somebody. After the 3rd time, if the person doesn't listen to you, there should be no part of you that gets upset. Leave it to their karmas. Their karmas are so strong that they're not going to be mended by you trying to teach them and tell them to steer this way. So Maharji's now on the 2nd time. The 3rd time, Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji says, Pandey Khan, meri gal changi tarah sun la. That poshak, that koda, that akhanda, it's all yours. The falcon is yours. Just say to me that it's in your home. Pandey Khan says, Main jadon keh ditta, it's not in my home. Why do you keep saying it to me? And ਉਹ ਵੀ ਉਹਨੇ ਰੋਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਬੋਲਿਆ. Now, Maharji calls Bidhi Chand and ਉਹਨੂੰ ਇਸ਼ਾਰਾ ਕੀਤਾ ਇੱਥੇ. And then he whispers to Bidhi Chand, go to his home and go get everything. Now, Bidhi ਉਹਦੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਕੀ ਦਿੱਕਤ ਆ? Baba Bidhi Chand's gone into a Lahore fort and brought back 2 kode by this time. So now his task is to go into the house of Pandey Khan and bring everything. So now Bidhiya goes, and Eja Velasi, when he reaches the home, and he's like, they're probably still up. So he's thinking, what should I do? Should I go through the roof? Should I make a hole from the side wall? And he sees a body open, a window open. So he goes in and he realizes that Dekho Maharji ne aapdi kirpa mere upar varta diti, that everybody's asleep. They called it an early night that day. But it is really Maharaji's azmat, Maharaji's kirpa. If Maharaji says, go get the pashak, that means he's gonna bring it back. He's gonna open up all doors. And that's how kirpa works. It comes with you. It's Maharaji's shakti that's accompanying you while you do the task. Maharaji doesn't leave you when he gives you a hukum. He comes with you. And at that time, Guru Hargobind Sahib had put everybody to early bed. And he got in. And he sees that there's stairs going up and there's a door open. He goes up the staircase and he opens it up and he hears karare. It's written in Suraj Prakash. Kende bahut uchi karare baj rahe si of Asman Khan. Asman Khan sutta pya si. Beside him is the khanda, a little perch made with a falcon sitting there. The falcon turns its eyes towards Baba Bidhi Chand and he quickly goes and grabs the falcon. Then he grabs the khanda. Oh, there's the pashak on a kili, on a hook. He grabs the pashak as well. He takes all the items, the jode bhi chak le, made a bundle, put it on his back. He has a hawk with a glove on his hand and he's taking the falcon, he's taking the falcon out. Ramna, he says, why bari chiko kyun jana? Tala kholya, went through the front door. And he returned back to Guru Hargobind Sahib Ji. He put it aside. And then he goes to Sache Pasha. Maharaji, todi kirpa de naal. With your kirpa, I brought all the stuff. Kyun bhai Pande Khan? Dasinga ka nahi? And he's like, main ki dasna? Jadon mere kole hai hi nahi. Main ta ਢਡੋਰਾ ਪਿੱਟਦਾ ਆਇਆ ਆਪਦੇ ਪਿੰਡ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਪੁੱਛਦਾ that ਉਹ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਆ ਬਾਜ ਮੈਂ ਕਮਲਾ ਬੰਦਾ. And he brings it for each other. He said, Bidhi Chand, bring it forward. Bidhi Chand brings it forward and he opens it up. There's everything and he's holding the falcon. ਉਹਦਾ ਮੂੰਹ ਥੱਲੇ ਨੂੰ ਡਿੱਗਿਆ, ਬੇਸ਼ਰਮ ਹੋਇਆ, ਫਿਰ ਉਹਦੇ ਗੁਮਾਨ ਨੇ, ਉਹਦੇ ਹੰਕਾਰ ਨੇ ਚੱਕ ਲਿਆ ਆਪਦੇ ਆਪ ਨੂੰ. He says, Bidhi Chand ਦਾ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਚੋਰ. His past history, once he was a ਚੋਰ. ਪਰ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਹੁਣ ਮੈਂ ਚੋਰ ਨਹੀਂ. ਮੈਂ Guru Sahib da das. He looks him in the eye. And at that time, Maharaji says then, this didn't come from your house? He says, nahi. Ehi mauka si tere vaste Pande Khan, hun nikal ja mere darbar de vichon. Sikho inu kaddo. They got him and tak ke kot ke onu kaddiya. And while his pag vi lai jandi si Pande Khan di, he threatened Guru Maharaji that I'm going to come back with an army and I'm going to capture you with my own arms. And he's screaming back at Guru Hargobind Sahib Ji in such a fashion. This is Pande Khan. And Guru Sikh kende ja, sare lagge hue hai, kicking him out of the darbar. And he's considering that man na bada surbir, aj meri besti kiti hai. He leaves the darbar, forgets everything. Hankar brings a channel vision, a channel perspective, and now you don't remember Guru Hargobind Sahib Ji bringing plates of food to you to make sure that you grow up and your strength is with you. Jehda tere palna posna kita, oh sab bhula ditta us moke. And now he returns home. Asman Khan comes and he says that chor aa gaya si. Wait until I get a hand on that chor. Who is that chor? He said, Meri ta aaj besti kiti hai. Asman Khan says, why are you worried, father? I got connections with Shah Jahan. This is that Shah Jahan that I tell you that Sikhan vaste sovda nahi to go to Taj Mahal. Eh ohi Shah Jahan hai. That Noor Jahan or his wife, he had built Taj Mahal. If you want to go to the same place as Agra, there's a Gurdwara of Guru Tegh Bahadur Sahib Ji where they kept him in a prison. And that prison's still there. Guru Ka Tal, utthe tusi jao. Na ke Taj Mahal. Mera bahut dil dukhda hunda to when I see Sikhs going and visiting Taj Mahal. Sade vaste nahi banda. It's been made by those people and their hands cut off by Shah Jahan. Eh ohi Shah Jahan that confiscated the horses of Guru Hargobind Sahib Ji. He was the bully. And then Maharaji is showing that we're not going to be bullied around. And now, he says, I have ties with Shah Jahan. Pande Khan says, well, you know what? My cousin is the Suba, the governor of Jalandhar. let's gather our forces. They were starting the next day. They started to gather. How many did they gather?
500.
Yeah, 500 people. 500 people they've gathered, and these horsemen are now all riding out with Pandey Khan to where? Jalandhar. Who's there? The cousin of Pandey Khan. What's his name? Qutb Khan. I'm mentioning a lot of names. Keep track of them, because in the war I'm going to be throwing names around left and right. Qutb Khan, he arrives. Chache da munda. They come to him. They say that Qutb Khan meri besti ki thi. Tells the whole story. And that you have to come with me. We have to wage a war. We have to get Shah Jahan. We have to get an army together. Qutb Khan has around 20,000 with him. And he says that, you think I'm stupid to fight Guru Hargobind Sahib Ji? He's won 3 wars already. You want me to be the 4th and kill all my men? Pandey Khan, think with your head. You were raised in the house. Pandey Khan says, tu the Prashad Khan now? Then why are you siding with him? We're Pathans. We always side with each other. He says, Prashad Khan, tu ta loon harami ban gaya. Now this is like a big khatab. If it comes on a warrior and you carry it, it's a burden on your head. Right? You carry it on your head and everybody's going to be whispering, Loon harami janda, loon harami janda. Warriors used to get these titles. That if they did something dishonorable, then it would be carried around like a burden. Pandey Khan, Nimak harami, loon harami. And he says, tu ta loon harami, you're saying to me if I eat Guru Maharaj's prasad. And then he realizes that Pandey Khan's very serious. And he's going to go to Shah Jahan if I help him or not. And if he goes to Shah Jahan, I have to think Rajneetik. He's going to say, I'm siding with Guru Hargobind Sahib Ji. Then, inu kende Kaan Kanod. Kaan Kanod is a word for pressure. This pressure that came on his head made him side with Pandey Khan. And then he said that, Chalo, prava tu chal, main auna. Main fauj nu naal leke auna, we'll go meet there. फिर इन्हें रात नू जाके उत्थे पहुंचे लाहौर लाहौर फिर जाके किले दे सामने रोला रप्पा पाया and then Shah Jahan's men said that what are you guys doing making such a ruckus here that Shah Jahan says that he'll meet you in the morning. Then they got a meeting in the morning. By the morning time Shah Jahan realizes that this man is a Nikatavarti or a person who's been close to Guru Hargobind Sahib Ji. He's been living close to Guru Hargobind Sahib Ji, that this is my chance. That 2 out of the 3 wars that he fought, it was Shah Jahan against Guru Hargobind Sahib Ji, and he lost. Now, mera hun mauka. This is my time. Pandey Khan can act as a person who can give me the insides of how their army works, and we can win this. And he says, Guru Maharaj Ji doesn't have a big army, and I was his best warrior. And Qutb Khan keeps reinforcing it, because he's a governor, right? He works under Shah Jahan. So he says, yeah, he's saying what is right. Wazir Khan was one person in the darbar that says, you're saying everything wrong about Guru Hargobind Sahib Ji. They ended up kicking him out. And then they put a nangi kirpan on a table and pan da bira rakhya, pan tobacco, pan jehde mooch paunde hunde utthe lok India. And they said that who's willing to take up and become a general for this war, lead as a commander into this war. The guy whose brother had died, whose brother had led a war against Guru Hargobind Sahib Ji, who had been killed by Guru Hargobind Sahib Ji. His name is Mughlis Khan, that had been killed by Guru Hargobind Sahib Ji. His brother Kale Khan stands up, picks up the kirpan, and then Pana Mooch Paya, and he says, I'll bring back Guru Hargobind Sahib Ji to you. Onhe pran kar ditta. He made a promise. Then another Chalak individual who's had dealings with Baba Bidhi Chand before, and he's had besti done, meaning on the battlefield by Baba Bidhi Chand, that he's had to run away. That his name is Khwaja Anwar Khan. And he says, don't worry, I'll come with you too. I want to face that Baba Bidhi Chand. So now there's a team of individuals. Pandey Khan, his son-in-law, Asman Khan. The general, or you can say commander, is Kale Khan. With him is Khwaja Anwar Khan. And then the cousin of Pandey Khan, Qutb Khan. They have all these individuals. Each of them a warrior on their own right. And they're all riding out now. A huge army now that they've collected together of 75,000. And they're headed towards Kartarpur. And as they have crossed a river of Byasa, people are talking. Who is this individual? And you know what they tell him? So they don't find out in Kartarpur? He said that is Ropar da Raja. Ropar da Raja. So now, as they cross, they said that we're pretty close to Kartarpur. Let's have a council meeting. So all these Surme get together and they have a council meeting. In their council meeting, a letter carrier comes. And a letter carrier comes and presents a letter to them. When they open up the letter's from Tirmal. Now I ask you, who's Tirmal? Come on. Dasso.
Oldest son of Baba Gurditta Ji.
He's the eldest son of Baba Gurditta Ji. Who's his younger brother?
Harai Sahib Ji.
Guru Harai Sahib Ji, younger brother. Okay? Tirmal is the one that has the first sroop of Guru Granth Sahib Ji in his kabja. And he's like, I got it. And Baba Bidhi Chand at that time was looking off that sroop and getting another sroop ready. But Maharaji said it wouldn't become complete because the fourth war would happen. And that sroop is still there in Sur Singh today. Tusi darshan kar sakde hain. So now, there is Tirmal. What is he written on the letter? He's written that I side with you. If you need any help from me, I'll tell you, but spare me. He's turned his back on Guru Hargobind Sahib Ji. He's turned his back on his own father. He wants to become the next Guru. Tirmal. This is the same person that later on, from his family still has that first sroop of Guru Granth Sahib Ji. And Baba Bidhi Chand was given the Kirpa and granted the var that one day Baba Bidhi Chand, you'll bring that sroop back. Maybe not in this life. And that's a bachan of Baba Bidhi Chand coming back into this life. Just to grant that sroop. That's a pavikatavak. That's a prophecy for the future. That he's going to come and he's going to get that sroop and bring it back to the Khalsa Panth. Who else? Baba Bidhi Chand. Whenever Maharaji needs anything, he would turn to Baba Bidhi Chand to go and get it. But it would be Maharaji's Kirpa as well. So, now Tirmal says, I'm with you. And ਉਹਨਾਂ the josh char gaya that Allah is already siding with us. That Paramatma is going to be on our side. God wills it. God wills it that we're going to win this war. Pandey Khan says, forget any plans. Let's just go straight and start using our strength and take them down. And Kale Khan says, are you stupid? We're not going to go and just start attacking on Guru Hargobind Sahib Ji. We're going to make 4 divisions. There's Kartarpur. The whole of Kartarpur has 4 doors. There's a wall going all around it. The 4 doors, north, west, east, south, will create divisions and each of you guys can act as a general. Pandey Khan says, nobody touch Guru Hargobind Sahib Ji. Guru Hargobind Sahib Ji is mine. And that's all he's screaming out like a lunatic. And then they just ignore him and they say that this is what we're going to do. Then they decide, Khwaja Anwar Khan says, well, let me go spy on them. Let me see if they actually don't know that we're coming. So, this is at Amrit Vela. Guru Maharaji Antarjami. He already knows they're coming. He tells Maharaji sitting in Samadhi, but before he sat down, he has already told his Gursikhs, half of you sleep right now. You need your rest. Half of you do your Nitnem and Shastra Pano and go through the alleyways in the town. As you go through, you're all going to be walking around and sare katthe Nitnem karo. They were doing their Nitnem at that time when Khwaja Anwar Khan came. He realizes they actually know. They actually have army ready. It's not that much army. So I'll just go tell them that they're not ready. Khwaja Anwar Khan now comes to his friends and lies. And he says that Guru Hargobind Sahib Ji doesn't know. Marji sitting in samadhi, in a deep meditative state at that time. Now the army is ready, and they're coming at what time? At Amrit Vela, to attack on Kartarpur. And they're coming at full speed now. And the people in the front, the foot regiment, have guns. Right? They have those rifles. On a brood paake, you get only one shot off. And then after, the next group or regiment that comes on have shastras, and there's a battle that's waged on the battleground. Now what's happening in Kartarpur, Guru Maharaj is sensed it. There's Jati Malik, Bhai Jati Malik. He comes and he says that Guru Maharaj ji maaf karna, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਦੀ ਸਮਾਧੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਆ, ਪਰ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਕਰੋ ਸੱਚੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ, ਮੈਨੂੰ ਹੁਣ ਸੁਣਾਈ ਦੇ ਰਿਹਾ that I hear army coming, that ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਹੁਕਮ. And Maharaj ji opens his eyes, and ਉਹਦੀ ਅੱਖਾਂ ਜਦੋਂ ਖੁੱਲੀਆਂ ਨਾ, ਭਾਈ ਜਾਤੀ ਮਾਲਕ ਦਾ ਸਿਰ ਨਿਭ ਗਿਆ. ਹੇ ਸੱਚੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ, ਕੀ ਹੁਕਮ ਹੈ ਸੱਚੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ? Maharaj ji says, ਭਾਈ ਲੱਖੂ ਨੂੰ ਸੱਦੋ. Tell him to get 500 men, and they guard the west gate. And if they need to, they ride out of the west gate when they come. That was the first hukum from Maharaj. And then Maharaj went quiet and started Japji Sahib. He said, this war is about to begin. Let's start Japji Sahib. And Maharaj ne Japji Sahib, the full saj and tikana padya. And now the night is quiet, and the first gunshots start whistling by. And still dark, mitti or diya, there's gunshots being fired, and then halla bol dita, and they all start running towards each other. There's Bhai Lakhu and his regiment of 500 going against a regiment of Kale Khan, while the other generals are standing and watching, but they can't see anything. Because there weren't lights like this. So they're all rushing towards him. They don't know who's who. They're all attacking at each other. And as Amrit Vela grows to an end, meaning the first pair of the day, as the first light comes upon the battlefield to see the first result of the battle, what do you see? That all of Kale Khan's men are dead, the ones that he has sent. And Bhai Lakhu standing there at the front. He had flourished inside when he had heard this is his day to take out the army. That he had waited for this day. And now he has proven to Maharaj, look, that aa sare unna nu maar ditta, jere hege si pathan thalle sare paya. That Kale Khan now grows in anger, and he says, Moora Khan, you told me you wasn't ready. That you told me that unna nu pata nahi si. Now we go with the plan that I originally had thought of. Take 10,000 men this way, 10,000 men this way, and now 10,000 circle around to the other side. I'll keep fighting this guy on the western side. So now there's 10,000 under the command of Qutb Khan that go on to the eastern side. There's 10,000 that go to the northern side, which is Khwaja Anwar Khan. And then to the southern side, it is Kale Khan, Qutb Khan, Asman Khan that goes to the southern side. Now, Asman Khan and Guru Maharaj Ji now has told him, Baba Gurditta Ji, go tell these R6 that by Meherchand, by Ammiya, you go to the southern side and combat Asman Khan. Baba Bidhi Chand, go to the northern side and combat Khwaja Anwar Khan. And now he goes to the north. And Jati Malik would now go and combat Jira Haga si Qutb Khan. And Bhai Lakhu ta utthe Haga si Kale Khan de mukabale karnu. And he did a beautiful job at holding him back. Oh, agge vada nahi sakde si. Bhai Ammiya and Meher Chand were doing a beautiful job as well. But when Anwar Khan saw on his northern front, Baba Bidhi Chand's there, and Baba Bidhi Chand is standing looking at him, smiling, he turns back his forces. He turns back his forces and he decides that I'll take these men and ride to the southern side and reinforce Asman Khan. So Asman Khan and Khwaja Anwar Khan. Khwaja Anwar Khan, the person who said that they're not ready. And the one that he said, I want to tackle Baba Bidhi Chand on the battlefield. Baba Bidhi Chand says, no problem. You want to go to the south? I'll go to the south. But before Baba Bidhi Chand had come, Bidhi Chand ne ek teer chhadya, it goes whistling and it comes right near Baba Bidhi Chand and hits the horse's saddle. Baba Bidhi Chand says, Hun toda anta. Jo kalam parne padla, tera anta, Khwaja Anwar Khan. And he takes a flat plated teer, it looks like a full at the end of that plate, and he sends it whistling towards Anwar Khan. Anwar Khan thinks of moving, but the speed of the teer is coming so fast, it lands right in his forehead and goes right through his cranium. Half of it is sticking out one end, and half of it sticking out the other end. The feathers are on this end, and blood is coming down. They say, Jime, battak nahi hunda, like a duck has his mouth open. That's how you have feathers. Kavi ji kende aaye khade a, ode mathe de vich, oh feathers. And fir digda, thale da zameen de uppar dig gaya. He fell down. Anwar Khan's down now. Now at the front end, well, what they realize right now, Osman Khan says that Bidhi Chand idhar haiga, main pange nahi lena mangda. So he calls the forces back. And the forces now go back and reunite with Kale Khan. And he says, what are you guys doing? But by then, they weren't anticipating it, the Gursikhs. Bhai Lakhu's there with his band of 500. They're fighting them off and doing a good job. But when there's armies arriving from the Qutb Khan's army, Osman Khan's army, and Khwaja Anwar Khan's army that started running, they also joined over on the western side. They surrounded Bhai Lakhu and his 500 men. And Bhai Lakhu is fighting them off in every direction. And then one teer comes and hits him in the shati. And Bhai Lakhu realizes that khoon simman lag gaya. And Maharaj ji di kirpa mainu shahidi mil jani hai. Maharaj ji di kirpa ਨਾਲ ਮੇਰਾ ਪੋਸ਼ਾਕ ਹੁਣ ਲਾਲ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਰੰਗਿਆ ਗਿਆ ਮੇਰਾ ਅੱਜ ਵਿਆਹ ਦਾ ਦਿਨ ਆ ਮੌਤ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ. And he realizes that the khoon's coming down and another arrow comes and lands in his forehead. And Bhai Lakhu still keeps fighting it, and then after a while he becomes like a statue, but jittering meaning that his Atma saying, come on, keep fighting, come on, keep fighting. But at that time, the Nagarchi of Guru Hargobind Sahib Ji that had one ask to Maharaj Ji that maybe one day that Maharaj Ji will call my name. That maybe one day that Sache Pasha will say that, Bhai Lakhu, there's an army coming and you lead the group of men onto the battlefield. And he says that I die, I gain this shahidi with so much happiness today. And then he fell to the ground. Guru Hargobind Sahib Ji nu veer ras chad gaya. Maharaj Ji got on a koda named Jan Pai. The two kode that Baba Bidhi Chand had brought back, their name were Dilbag and Gulbag. Maharaj Ji says that eta unna de no ha. Eta sade a Gur Pai. Enna de no apa badalne Jan Pai ya. The one that's going to carry life on top of it, Jan Pai. And the other one, they named Sohila. Sohila. Then Maharaj Ji de jas gaya karuga hai koda. Maharaj Ji gets on Jan Pai and he takes his command. And now a 7 foot tall Varjoda Bo Parupkari has now entered the Maidane Jang. And he comes and is letting out 2 teer at a time. And they're going through Dushmans right through their chest. And time to time, there'll be 2 of them standing next to each other. And one would go through one and go through the other as well too. Guru Hargobind Sahib Ji has now entered the battlefield. And Pandey Khan says, there he is. There he is. Now it's my time. Give me men, Kale Khan. Kale Khan says, take him now. Bande la jana. He tells the men, Rasta banao, Rasta banao. Guru Hargobind Sahib Ji smiling at Pandey Khan because he sees him at a distance. But he sees a channel opening up. They're opening up, so Pandey Khan's coming on his koda. And then when he's in a proximity of Guru Hargobind Sahib Ji, Pandey Khan hollers out to Guru Hargobind Sahib Ji. And he says, I told you I told you I'd come. You see this army? I formed this army. And we have come to take you back, take you to Shah Jahan. And I'm personally going to take you. He says in his arrogance to Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji. Maharaj Ji is not swayed or not worried by what words that Pandey Khan says. He says, Pandey Khan, tere dil de vich. Tum mande chitvat leke aaya. You brought a bad intention. But chalo jo bhi kartar da pana. Whatever the will of Paramatma is. That tu var karna mangda. That in your heart it's going to be that, oh, like if I start attacking against you, you're going to wonder that I never got my full force out. I didn't get my full try out. So, tere kol 10 chances hai. I gave you 3 chances that day as well. And today, I give you 3 chances as well. That you come with me now, and tu var kar. 10 var kar, main kos nahi chalona tere barabar. That I'm not going to take up the khanda against you. Tu jera khanda tenu ditta na, wo chala hun mere uppar. The same khanda that had been gifted to Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji is in the hands of Pandey Khan. Now Pandey Khan comes forth, riding his horse. He swings the khanda down at Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji. Maharaj Ji maneuvers John Pai, and it goes empty. Now that koda that Pandey Khan's on top of, it's called Baal Varola. Remember, it spins like a tornado. So he spun it around to the other side, the left side of Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji. And he brings down the khanda on the left-hand side, and Maharaj Ji takes up the shield, and it clangs on the shield. Then he goes back, and he spins his horse around, and this time he goes and he lifts this horse up. So the horse is only resting on his back feet. And he takes his khanda up, and he brings it down on Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji. And this time Maharaj Ji sees it's coming from the top. He takes the khanda, and as it clangs, the khanda breaks, and the mut is in Pandey Khan's hand. The recoil of the clang goes all through the arm of Pandey Khan, and as the horse comes down, so does Pandey Khan comes down to the ground, and he falls on the ground. But he's close to Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji. And as he regains his consciousness, he thinks that, oh, I can lift cows. What's Maharaj Ji's horse? So he goes and crawls underneath Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji's horse. And the saddle straps that connect at the bottom, he grabs both of them. And he starts to lift Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji. But how can you lift Sumer Parbat? You cannot lift. Jere Parbat Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji, you cannot lift him. He tries, but he can't. And he's suffering, he's shaking with all his might, trying to lift him. Maharaj is trying to move the koda, but the koda is not moving. So his strength, Pandey Khan's, is being used not to move the koda, but he can't lift him. Maharaj is looking down to see part of his head. And on the left-hand side, he sees Pandey Khan's head, and the same shield he brings down on Pandey Khan's head. And now it hits his head, and he swings. And as he swings, he falls on the ground. Maharaj gets off his horse, because he's on the ground now. He gets off his horse, and as Maharaj is walking towards him, he takes his kirpan out to Pandey Khan. He said, 10 baar ho gaye Pandey Khan. Pandey Khan sees 2 images of Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji, and now it's coming to 1 image, and he sees Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji. He stands up, and he says, Kalma pad, Kalma pad. Tera ant da sama aa gaya. Musalman, at the last time, before they die, they read the final prayer that they recite out where they pledge their allegiance to. They'll say, I believe in the Quran, I believe in Muhammad, I believe in this and that. And they say at the last time to say that I am a banda of Muhammad, basically to say. And as Maharaj says, Kalma pad, and Maharaj brings down the kirpan, he cuts through Pandey Khan. It goes from the shoulder all the way half through his chest. And Pandey Khan lands on the ground. And he says, Hi Amma. He calls out to his mother. Maharaj says to him, Khuda nu chete kar. Avda kalma par. And he says, Sache Paatshah, eh jeri kalma na, ਇਹ ਮੇਰੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਉਹਦਾ ਹੰਕਾਰ ਹੁਣ ਸਾਰਾ ਦੂਰ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ and the image of everything in his life is coming back to him. The day his parents passed away, now how he came into Guru Maharaj's sharan, how Maharaj was Devan, took him in, and how Maharaj fed him, how Maharaj taught him Shastra Vidya, and he says to Maharaj that your sword is my prayer now, that your blessing has gone through my body, that Sache Pasha, that you have blessed me at this moment. And at that time, Jira Hega Dinanath, Guru Hargobind Sahib Ji, sees as the sun is boiling down on the Tarti, feels the thirst for Pandey Khan, that I gave him so many opportunities, and he just wouldn't be honest with me. And now he's finally being honest with me. Even at the time of death, Maharaj nu tars aa gaya Pandey Khan vaste. And that same tal that broke his hankar, Maharaj, what does he do? As the sun is burning down, he uses it to cover him and give shade to Pandey Khan. And sade ਇਤਿਹਾਸਕਾਰ ਇਹ ਲਿਖਦੇ ਆ ਗੁਰ ਸਮ ਕੋਈ ਨ ਦੀਨਾਨਾਥ ਗੁਰ ਸਮ ਕੋਈ ਨ ਦੀਨਾਨਾਥ This is Shaheed Bhai Mani Singh writing this in Gurbilas Padshah Shemi. Gur sam koi na deenanath, Gur sam koi na deenanath, Gur sam koi na deenanath, Gur sam koi na deenanath. Shaya kari taal ke saath, Shaya kari taal ke saath, Shaya kari taal ke saath, Shaya kari taal ke saath. Gur sam koi na deenanath, Gur sam koi na deenanath, Gur sam koi na deenanath. Koi na deenanath, Gur sam koi na deenanath, Gur sam koi na deenanath, Gur sam koi na deenanath. Maharaj ji varga hai nahi is duniya de vich, vad joda boh parupakari, that would take that same tal and then cover up Pandey Khan, that he gets Shah, the Shah of our Guru Sache Paatshah. The Shah that our Gur Sikh kende hunde a, eh ji Shah sanu mil jave, all our anxieties move away. But at that time, there's one arrow pointed at Guru Hargobind Sahib Ji's head. And who is it? Asman Khan. He saw that Guru Maharaj is doing Shah over over his father-in-law, but this is my only opportunity. And he has a teer planted, and he's about to let it go, and then a teer comes and hits him in his head. And who is it? It's Baba Gurditta ji. Then Baba Gurditta ji takes footsteps agenu, and he comes close and he looks at this childhood friend Asman Khan, and he goes down on his knee and he says, I never thought it would end like this. He left the battlefield that day because he was so shaken by his friend having to pass away and he having to take the teer, that he wasn't gonna let that teer fly to Guru Hargobind Sahib Ji. Khalsa Ji, that battle would continue. Kale Khan would die at the hands of Guru Hargobind Sahib Ji as well in that battle. पर हुन समा सीमित होके मैं इत्थे संकोच करके मैं समाप्ति करना. जेड़ा सच्चे पातशाह दा हंकार ढाल ना तोड़िया and शरण ढाल ना दित्ती. ਇਹ सच्चे पातशाह दी वडियाई आ. Maharaj ji किरपा कर दे. Pandey Khan grew up in Maharaj ji's sharan. He grew up with Margie's Kirpa. But remember what I said yesterday.
Your phone has no signal, so I can't help you with that at the moment.
Thank you, Google, for ruining everything. So then what happened is that Kirpa di akh chahidiya. Kirpa di akh. You guys are growing up with Kirpa every day. ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਰੋਜ਼ ਹੀ ਮਾਰ ਜੀ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਕਈ ਵਾਰੀ ਸ਼ਲੋਕ ਪੜ੍ਹਦੇ ਆ ਕਈ ਵਾਰੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਪੜ੍ਹਦੇ ਕਈ ਵਾਰੀ ਚੇਤੇ ਕਰਕੇ ਪੜ੍ਹਦੇ ਆ ਕਈ ਵਾਰੀ ਮੂੰਹ 'ਚ ਬਣੀ ਛੱਡ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਪਰ ਜੋ ਵੀ ਮਾਰ ਜੀ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਛਕਾਉਂਦੇ ਆ ਜੋ ਵੀ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਵਸਤਰ ਮਿਲਦੇ ਜਹ ਪ੍ਰਸਾਦ ਛੱਤੀ ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤ ਖਾਏ ਤਿਸ ਠਾਕਰ ਕੋ ਰਖ ਮਨ ਮਾਏ ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਕਿਹਾ ਸੀ ਨਾ ਉਹ ਅਸ਼ਟਪਦੀ ਪੜ੍ਹਿਆ ਕਰੋ that ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਘੱਟ ਤੋਂ ਘੱਟ that you grow up and you appreciate Maharaji's Kirpa all around you. This is Kirpa. All of us sitting here listening to Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji's Kahani. Maybe not all of you, but maybe some of you will be telling this to your grandchildren one day. There's a story of Pandey Khan. Have you heard of Pandey Khan? Nobody tells it nowadays, but I'll tell it to you. This was the 4th war, and John Pai, the horse of Guru Maharaj, John Pai took so many bullets, that any bullet that would come to Guru Maharaj would push away and it would hit sometimes the horse. So nothing was touching Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji, but ਉਹ ਘੋੜੇ ਦੇ ਵੱਜਦੇ ਰਹੇ ਪਰ ਉਹ ਘੋੜੇ ਨੇ ਕਿਹਾ ਮੈਂ ਵਫਾਦਾਰ ਰਹਿਣਾ ਇਹ ਮੇਰੀ ਸੇਵਾ ਮੈਂ ਸੇਵਾ ਨਿਭਾਉਣੀ ਹੈ That ਘੋੜਾ didn't let up. And then after, when they would leave Kartarpur and go towards the Tarti of Kirtapur Sahib, Maharaj was riding on Jan Pai, and they were going up one hill and coming up another hill, and when they were going up one hill, the Ghoda's legs started shaking because it still had the wounds from the battle. And then it gave out and it fell down. And Maharaj got off the horse and he says, Bidhi Chand, itte aaya vaya, inu pani shika. And Baba Bidhi Chand used to take care of Jan Pai and Soila. Eh dono nu oh take care karda hunda si. He was the one who brought him from Lahore fort anyways. And he went there, he took some water and he fed it to the horse. Then the horse collapsed completely. But it's lifting its head. And Maharaj knows why. It's trying to speak to Guru Maharaj. And Guru Maharaj goes there and he takes the horse's head and plants it on his lap. And he's like, I know. You've done your job. Bahut seva nibha diti. Tu pehla hi das dena si. But he was saying in his own horse boli, that Maharaj mathon agge chal nahi hunda. I can't go forward. I want to do more seva for you, but this is it. Mainu ਇੱਥੇ ਛੱਡਣਾ ਪੈਣਾ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਜੀ ਆਗਿਆ ਬਖਸ਼ੋ ਘੋੜੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਫਿਰ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਜੀ ਨੇ ਕਿਹਾ ਹੁਣ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਆਗਿਆ ਪਰ you don't have to go through another June. ਜਾਨ ਪਾਈ ਤੇਰੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਸੱਚਖੰਡ ਦਾ ਦਰਵਾਜ਼ਾ ਖੁੱਲਾ and ਉਹਨੇ ਫਿਰ ਅੰਤਲਾ ਸਵਾਸ ਲੈ ਲਿਆ and he passed away in ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਜੀ's lap ਜਿਹੜਾ ਘੋੜਾ ਸੀ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਜਾਨ ਪਾਈ ਲਈ ਫਿਰ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਜੀ ਨੇ ਆਪ ਫਿਰ ਚਿਖਾ ਚੁਣੀ and then Maharaj ji did the saskar for Jan Pai. And then after, when they're collecting the ashes of the horse, they found so many bullets that had hit the horse. And it was all sitting there as these gole. And they realized that inna dukh sahare kode ne. But ਇਹਦੇ ਦਿਲ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸੀ ਮੈਂ ਆਪਦੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਲਈ ਸੇਵਾ ਨਿਭਾਉਣੀ ਹੈ ਓੜਕ ਨਿਭੀ ਪ੍ਰੀਤ ਤੇ ਅੰਤ ਸਮੇਂ ਤੱਕ ਉਹਦੀ ਪ੍ਰੀਤ ਨਿਭ ਗਈ ਸੀ ਦੇਖੋ ਘੋੜਿਆਂ ਨੇ ਵੀ ਇਹ ਜੀ ਸੇਵਾ ਕੀਤੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਜੀ ਲਈ ਖਾਸ ਜੇ ਧੰਨ ਗੁਰੂ ਹਰਗੋਬਿੰਦ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਸਾਰੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬਾਂ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਹੁਣ ਗੁਰੂ ਗ੍ਰੰਥ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਹੁਣ ਆਪਾਂ ਉਹੀ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਜੀ ਦੀ ਜੋਤ ਗੁਰੂ ਗ੍ਰੰਥ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸੇਵਾ ਕਰੋ ਤਤਪਰ ਹੋ ਕੇ ਕਰੋ ਜਾਨ ਵੀ ਵਾਰਨੀ ਪੈ ਜਾਵੇ ਕਰੋ that live your life for Guru Maharaj Ji and ਜਦੋਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪ੍ਰਕਰਮਾ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਕਿ ਹੋਂ ਵਾਰੀ ਜਿਉ ਵਾਰੀ ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਚਰਨ ਸਮਾ ਬਣਿਆ ਨਾ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਜੀ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਚਰਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੀ ਸਮਾ ਜਾਈਏ ਇਹ ਜੀ ਕਿੰਨੀਆਂ ਕਹਾਣੀਆਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਪੰਥ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੈਗੀਆਂ ਕਹਾਣੀਆਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਇਹ ਹੱਡ ਬੀਤੀਆਂ stories that will live on because ਇਹ ਸ਼ਹੀਦ ਆਪਣੇ our foundation that they gave their life so we can keep growing all across this world ਜਿਹੜੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਦੇਸ਼ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਾਵਾਂਗੇ, ਭਾਵੇਂ ਕੈਨੇਡਾ ਦੇ ਧਰਤੀ ਤੇ ਆ, ਪਰ ਇਹ ਸਾਖੀਆਂ ਹਜੇ ਵੀ are living and will live on in our hearts. So ਭੁੱਲ ਚੁੱਕ ਖਿਮਾ ਕਰਨੀ, ਸਮਾਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ. If I made any mistakes, forgive me. This is Camp Kirpa. ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇਹ ਹੁਣ ਆਪਾਂ ਅੰਤਲੀਆਂ ਪੰਕਤੀਆਂ ਪੜ੍ਹਨੀਆਂ. This was from the workshop of yesterday, and I want to see if you guys have it down. These ਪੰਕਤੀਆਂ ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਕਿਹਾ ਸੀ, ਮੈਂ ਆ ਕੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਪੁੱਛੂੰਗਾ, ਪਰ ਮੌਕਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਬਣਿਆ. ਪਰ ਹੁਣ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਗਾਉਣਾ, right? ਮਿਹਰ ਮਿਹਰ ਨਜ਼ਰ, come on. Good. चित वो दीन दयाल, मेहर नजर की. What was the tune? Sorry, मैंने tune भूल गया. मेहर नजर की फजल से, चित वो दीन दयाल. गाओ सारे. मेहर मीन तपत जल देहो हर, करना निद करना निद, मेहर नजर की फजल से. चित वो दीन दयाल, मीन तपत जल देहो हर, करना निद गोपाल. गोपाल ਇਹ ਹੁਣ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੰਠ ਰੱਖਣੀ ਆ. This is from Sri Sarvalo. It's written by Guru Gobind Singh ji. ਇਹਨੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਚੇਤੇ ਰੱਖਣੀ ਆ. Okay? Remember this ਪੰਕਤੀ. ਭੁੱਲ ਚੁੱਕ ਖਿਮਾ ਕਰਨੀ. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ.
ਖੁਸ਼ੀਆਂ ਦੇ ਜੈਕਾਰਾ ਗਜਾਵੇ, ਹਾਲੋ ਜਾਵੇ, ਫਤਿਹ ਪਾਵੇ.